Well, Jim, everyone felt a little bit better Saturday night, obviously after Telford. How was it from where you saw the game? It was pretty hectic stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was exciting to say the least. A bit nerve-wracking at the end, but I thought the lads and the whole group stuck together really well and dug in and saw the game through really well.
Was it the case that the lads on the bench and the likes of yourself sort of tried to head every ball with them, really?
Yeah, you try. I think obviously being on the other side of it when you're on the pitch in them situations, it's about being tight-knit and being together on the pitch, being vocal as you can, as possible. Same from the bench. I don't know how much the lads actually heard, but obviously you're screaming on and you're trying to pass messages on. But I thought the lads they dealt with it very admirably, so they're fantastic.
And how was it? How important was it to temper those messages after the game as well? And yes, first and foremost, delighted to have got the result, but as we said as well, there are ways we can still improve.
Definitely, yeah. I think obviously you get a positive result when you want to build on that, so it's important to enjoy them moments. But we're also aware that we can be much better, and unless we use that as a building block to become better and better, we're not going to get to where we want to get really. But I think the circumstances with obviously having a couple of injuries, a couple of suspensions, having a couple of young lads come in who were fantastic. The whole day really was one of them where to come away with a victory was brilliant. It was a great game to win.
And as you say, backing one win up and making it consecutive wins, it's a tall order, but I guess that's the aim now.
Yeah, I think the key is doing the right things day in, day out, putting all the preparation in place really to give yourself a chance of putting on good performances and ultimately getting good results. That's what we've been trying to do. We've been working really hard as a group, right throughout the club really, trying to stick together and not rest on our laurels and trying to get where we want to get.
And in terms of Alfreton, went there obviously the opening day of the season, yet you're well aware, like most teams really, what you're going to get from them when you go into games against them. It'd be a challenge.
Yeah, again, done our preparation on Alfreton. Watched them a couple of times. We know about them. Again, every time you seem to interview me, I always say every team in this division offers their own different problems for us to deal with really, and it'll be no different on Saturday. We've got some decent players, especially going forwards. But like I say, we've done our preparation on them. As long as we've prepared ourselves as well and give everything we've got, then hopefully it'll give us a good chance to get the 3 points.
Is it another positive as well that what you touched on just before, whilst we do have the injury and suspension situation, it's still the likes of Clayton Phillips and Liam McAlindum coming in, that they've still got options and players that can win a game?
Definitely. First of all, mentioning Nick there, he's come into the group. And he's done exactly what we've wanted him to do. He's worked hard first and foremost, and then his quality's shown through, and he's ended up being the match winner again with Harry Higginson, a lad who trains every single day in, day out. He 100% listens, learns, wants to get better. It's no coincidence that he's come in and give himself the opportunity to perform how he did.
Does it give the group optimism as well to know that hopefully a couple of bodies coming back up this weekend, next weekend, with that situation easing, it will arguably be a clearer squad with which to try and have a real assault at the final part of the season? Yeah,
hopefully. I think that's the ideal situation, isn't it? That you've got your 18, 20 players fully fit and a full squad to choose from. But in reality, that very rarely happens. So every time there is an injury or a suspension, I suppose it's opportunities for other players to come in and stake their claim. And I think the lads who came in last week did that.
Final word for the fans, of course. Around about 300 at Telford, really lapped up at every minute of what they saw there, especially that rear guard towards the end. It would be good for them to try and back that up as well now, because they'll come out in numbers again.
Definitely, I think, cliche, the fans were fantastic, but yeah, they really were very vocal on Saturday, and I think you could see at the end of the game as well when we walked past them. I think you could see that they really appreciated what they saw out on that pitch. The effort and application was there, and I think when you do that as a group of players, your supporters will stick with you. So yeah, they were great.